Good morning, children. Today we will start a fresh chapter from Indian politics, and this is the last chapter from Indian politics. After this, we'll again start world politics. Okay, so uh, the revised name of this chapter is Indian Politics Trends and Development. Okay, so here in this chapter, here the chapter name is Recent Developments in Indian Politics, but this chapter is more or less same. Okay, so we will discuss this chapter now. In 1984, after the assassination of Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. All of you have heard this, right? After Indira Gandhi's death or Indira Gandhi's assassination, Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India. So that was the decade of 80s, 1980s. So during that period, during the end of 80s, that decade of 80s, there were five development. After that, after 1980s, there were five developments, and those developments make a long lasting impact on our politics. Still those five developments are here with us in politics. Okay, so the first development was defeat of the Congress party in 1989. When there was a general election in 1989, during that time Congress party loses the election. Okay, the party that had won as many 415 seats in Lok Sabha in 1984 was reduced to only 119 in this election. So when Rajiv Gandhi became the Prime Minister in 1984, that time the Congress party won 450 seats. Okay, but in 1989's election, Congress only won 197 seats. So this time Congress was defeated. Okay, and this election of 1989 marked the end of what political scientists have called the Congress system, because Congress was ruling the country immediately after independence, right? From 1947 onwards, Congress was ruling the country. But in 1989, when Congress was defeated, that time the political scientists, they have called that the Congress system has ended in India, and that was one of the development. Okay, second development was a reservation of OBCs. OBC means other backward classes. So there was a reservation in central government that the OBCs, other backward classes, should get job opportunities, or some quotas should be there. Some reserved quota will be there for the OBCs. During that time, there was many revolts or other parties who were against this reservation. They fought against each other. There were two parties. One was supporter of OBCs, and another one was opponents of OBCs. Okay, and this reservation of OBCs has been introduced by Mandal Commission in 1990. So the dispute between the supporters and the opponents of the OBC reservation were known as Mandal issue, and this also played an important role in shaping politics since 1989. So Mandal Commission recommended the reservation of OBCs in jobs in the central government. Okay, now third development was in 1991 new economic system reform has been started in 1989. Actually, this reform has been started by Rajiv Gandhi only. Okay, but initially there were many leaders or many politicians were there who criticized this new economic system. Okay, so this system has been started by Rajiv Gandhi, and later on various other governments who came to power after Congress, after the defeat of the Congress, many other governments came to power, right? So till now these governments continue to follow this new economic policy, which has been started by Rajiv Gandhi in 1991. This was the third development. Now the fourth development was Ayodhya case. You must have heard about Ayodhya case, Babri Masjid, right? So during that case, the demolition of the disputed structure of Ayodhya in December 1992, the mandir, whichever mandir was there in Ayodhya, that has been demolished in 1992 and came to be known as Babri Masjid case. And in 2000, we get the verdict in 2019, right? You must have known this Ayodhya case. This case has been pending from 1985 onwards. Actually, Rajiv Gandhi have already already resolved that issue in 1985, but also the case was there. So in 2019, the verdict has been given that there will be a mandir, structure of mandir will be there. Okay, and the Ayodhya case. Fourth development was a demolition of Ayodhya or the Babri Masjid case. Now, and the the fifth development was assassination of Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi was killed when he went to Sri Lanka. Okay, he was assassinated by Sri Lankan Tamil linked to LTTE when he was on an election campaign tour to Tamil Nadu. When he went to Tamil Nadu for election campaign, at that time, the Sri Lankan person, whoever is linked to LTTE, he killed Rajiv Gandhi in 1991. So, and in election of 1991, Congress emerged as the single largest party. Following Rajiv Gandhi's death, the party chose Narasimha Rao as the Prime Minister. So during that time, when Rajiv Gandhi was murdered, when Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated, the party chose Narasimha Rao as the next Prime Minister of the Congress. So these are the five developments after 1980s. First one was the defeat of Congress in 1989's election. Second was reservation of OBCs, or the Mandal Commission. Third was the new economic reform of 1991. Fourth one was Ayodhya case, the demolition of Ayodhya or the Babri Masjid case. And the fifth or the final one was the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated during that period. So these are the five developments. Okay, recent development. Actually, the name of the chapter is Trends and Development. Indian Politics, Trends and Development. So these were the development. Okay. Now, era of coalition. In 1989 election, Congress was defeated and many small regional parties and Congress faction emerged without any single party being in majority. When the Congress party was defeated in 1989, that time, then after the coalition has started. You know the meaning of coalition, right? The formation of when the two parties formed together, they came together as a one. That is a coalition. Okay, so that time BJP has the Left National Front. BJP was in the coalition of the Left National Front. Okay. So the formation, because there was not even a single political party who could replace Congress government, right? So in order to replace Congress government, or in order to came to power in the center to rule the country, the other local parties or other smaller parties, they have to form a coalition, and then only it become possible for them to rule the country. Without having a coalition, there was no such power. Okay, beside Congress, only the Congress has the power, and that time BJP was the National Front itself was in alliance. The Janata Dal and some other regional parties received support from two diametrically opposite political groups, the BJP and the Left Front. Okay, so this is how the coalition started. The BJP also was one of the member of the coalition party. Then the decline of Congress. In 1990s, the defeat of the Congress party marked the end of the Congress dominance over Indian party system. Okay. This one is also the same, the decline of Congress party, because there was no other single party who could replace the Congress system. This is the reason they started the coalition. So, that is the reason they started coalition, or you can also say multi-party system. Multi-party system has started. Okay. Then what happened after 1989 was the emergence of several parties in such a way that one or two parties did not get most of the votes or seat. This also means that no single party secured a clear majority seat in any Lok Sabha election held since 1989 till 2014. This development initiated an era of coalition government at the center, in which regional parties played a crucial role in forming a ruling alliance. Because after 1989, there was no single party who won a clear majority till 2014. You can imagine, from 1989 to 2014, not even a single party. Okay. And Congress always used to manage to get a majority single-handedly. They did not have any coalition or any supporters from any other political parties. They always used to get majority, a single party, as a single party. But after the defeat of the Congress in 1989, there was no such party till 2014. Then started the multi-party system. Then started the coalition government in order to rule the country, because all the other parties, they were in opposition to Congress party, and the Congress party, after forming alliance with other parties only, they will be able to defeat the Congress system. This is the reason the Congress coalition or the multi-party system started in India from 1989. Okay, so in our next class we will discuss about alliance politics. Okay, till then, take care and wish you all a very, very happy Diwali and a very safe Diwali. Be safe and enjoy yourself, and please do learn also.